What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Death Road to Canada with DogAndPony. I'm DogAndPony, and this is Death Road to Canada. If you're interested in playing this game, check out the links in the description below. We're gonna continue our game with Trevor and Bobby and Patsy. The horror continues, yikes. Hopefully we'll find some more familiar faces in this episode. It'd be great to do one right away. Maybe one of the new ones I created off camera. It's weird that I got the 3 that I made at the end of that one terrible episode. Episode 49 had just like the worst ending of the run possible. And then I created 3 characters, and that's who we have. I did choose 2 of them, to be honest. But then the fact that we found the 3rd one when there were, I don't know, 5 other options, 1 in 5, 20% chance. It's not bad odds. The group is driving down a long stretch of road, no threats on the horizon, but not much else of interest either. You have 38 food left. Unexpectedly, the group finds someone they can trade with. We got a trader camp here. Maybe one of these is a house that we can rob, get some free stuff, but they're probably all going to be traders. This person is selling weapons. Carnage weapons. A particularly intense-looking woman offers to sell you a spare weapon. I only carry the best stuff. She starts her chainsaw and revs it a few times to emphasize this. You have 38 food left. Okay, this is like one of the toughest decisions because obviously the chainsaw is great, right? But it costs 20 food, which means we'll be down to 18. And 18 food is enough for the 3 of us for 3 days. In that 3 days, we'll probably find more food and be fine. But we've also got a muscle car using a lot of gas, and the chainsaw needs gas to function. Okay, so we've got 181 gasoline. That's not going to take us very far in the muscle car. I'm not ready to make this decision yet. We're going to leave for now. We can come back after we find out what else we got going on in these other 2 houses. This person is not doing medical training. They're healing us, right? Because, yeah, Easy Medical College is like a food truck one. This is just healing up, and we don't need treatment, so we're going to leave for now. Everybody's at full health as far as I know. Yeah. We're going to leave for now and never come back. What do we got in this one? This person is selling just medical supplies. The group finds a man claiming to be a traveling medicine salesman. He's carrying 2 suitcases of medical supplies. We've got a lot in the car, 15, so no thanks. Do we buy the chainsaw? I think for the reasons I've described, specifically the fact that we have a muscle car, and running out of food and gas is a terrible idea, I gotta say no. You might disagree with that decision, and I might too. I really just don't know. Alrighty. I wonder how bad they have it on the West Coast. Me too. Berry picking in zombie games, the group sets up camp for the night after being sure there's no danger here. They discover edible berry bushes all around the campsite. The berries wouldn't be a big amount of food for the work and the sleepless night, but every bit could help. I say yes, we pick berries all night. Next time we get the option to buy something like a chainsaw, I want to be able to do so without worries. The group picks berries all night and puts them into whatever containers they have handy. The group eats a decent meal, so we got 5 food out of that. It's not the worst, but we're all tired. I wish we could just have like 2 people or 1 person pick them. These roads are awful. Cars don't last long on them. Your money versus your life. Bandits catch the group by surprise in a really terrible spot for them to fight in. They demand that all food and half of the supplies are handed over. Yeah, run for it. Group decides to make a run for it. Thinking the hard-won supplies are worth the risk, the bandits start shooting. We're all tired, which is going to make this a lot harder. Maybe we shouldn't have picked those berries. I couldn't have foreseen bandits, but we're all healing up, at least a little bit, thanks to Bobby. Always be looting. While driving on the death road, the group decides to make a stop for supplies. We can't do a red one when we're all low on health and we're tired. Dead Arcade is probably going to be a little too much for us to handle, so we're going to go to the stash in the woods. Trevor is driving through the forest at night. He takes a wrong turn and hits the end of the road. Nearby, to the north, he can barely see the shapes of a cabin. It's a mild but calm storm after dark, so it's not going to be that calm or mild, really. We're going to investigate the cabin. And just for safety, we're gonna have Patsy stay behind. And we're gonna send Trevor in alone, I think. What do we got? I don't want the mop and the piece of wood. I want the rebar and the gun. We're doing real poorly on weapons, I gotta say. Do we want the other gun that shoots faster or this one that shoots better? Probably the one that shoots faster. Yep. Let's do it. This is gonna be dangerous, but worth it. Maybe. Okay. We got a rusty machete. That's nice. Got a medical supply. We can't use it quite yet, but hopefully soon. Come on. Come on, Trevor, you got this. Switch back to the gun. Yeah. Pick up this hatchet. Yeah. Okay. We left our rebar behind, and that's fine. The hatchet's better. Gotta get out of here. Another rusty machete. Is that better than the hatchet? I honestly have no idea, so I'm just gonna stick with one of each. Is there anything else here? My guess is no, and my guess is this is dangerous. Dangerous and stupid and worthless, and I'm gonna leave. Via the car, of course. I'm not just walking out the side of the screen. That would be real dumb. Let's hop in. We got a little bit of loot. I think it was relatively good. We didn't take any damage as far as I know. 4 food, 1 medical supply, and some weapons. Much needed weapons. Make the whole thing pretty much worth it. We're healing up pretty nicely. Nobody's desperate anymore for health. Driving in bad weather. Rain starts pouring down. It's hard to see, and the shapes of zombies lurk right on the edge of the darkness. The group isn't sure what would happen. What would be worse, continuing or stopping here? Yeah, me neither. I really don't know. So, let's go down the side road and camp. The group takes a less busy side road and finds a place to camp until the weather clears. We lose 6 food. It takes an extra day for the weather to improve enough to continue the journey. Yeah, okay. But we're not tired anymore. We roll up our sleeves and we heal everybody, I think. We heal all of their wounds. I think that means for the cost of 4 medical supplies, everybody is now at full health. Yes. Fantastic. We're down to 4 medical supplies, which is the lowest we've been the whole time. I once saw a bodybuilder throw a car at some zombies. That makes no sense, Patsy. You're a weirdo. Why? Okay, Trevor and Patsy just don't like each other. Hey, whoa, it's Alex. It's nice to see a familiar face. He is yelling at some survivors because they made fun of his hair. That's not a very nice thing for him to do, but we're going to recruit him to the team. The group accepts Alex to the team. His wits are revealed as terrible, and he joins the team. Onward to Canada. This is one of my friends from school, back when I was in school. We actually don't have to manage our water, so you can shut your mouth, Trevor. Moose in the morning. The group camps for the night. Okay. In the morning, there's a moose outside the camp. It looks injured and is just glaring at the group. Even injured, the moose is a really powerful creature. I kind of want to treat its injuries, but it's going to use our medical supplies, and I don't think we get anything out of it. Bobby tries to help the injured moose. She patches it up a little, and the moose is too confused by this gesture of kindness to maul her. Our loyalty is revealed. Is that worth the 1 medical supply? I'm going to say solid maybe. We're doing decent morale-wise. Bomber zombie. The group finds an abandoned safe house. There's a little bit of ammo inside. Got 19 pistol ammo. Great. On further searching, some unfinished pipe bombs are in the building. Someone must have had to leave in a hurry. Messing with them could be really dangerous, but Trevor's mechanical is great, so we're going to finish making them. We attempt to finish making the bombs, and we usually finish them up and ends up with 6 pipe bombs. That's pretty good. I like it. I'm happy with it. Trading on the death road. The group continues making progress along the death road, and we got 27 food. Not really a lot, but we're going to visit the trader camp for the chance of getting some free stuff out of it. Mobile gun show. The group finds a man selling a bunch of firearms. However, his selection seems like pretty common stuff. I guess we don't have enough food to ask him to show us the good stuff, or we need like a special trait, skill, perk to do that. Once again, just weapons. We're going to leave it alone. We're good on weapons for the first time in ever. So Alex here has, I didn't mention it, but the resilient type and big bruiser perks / traits, not in that order, and that gives him 2 bonus hits, 1 from resilient type, 1 from big bruiser. So he's got I think everybody starts with 3 health. You could take 3 hits. I might be wrong, but I think it's 3 hits. He can take 5. So that's what these 2 additional lines of blue are here. And I really checked because I want to see. He has boxing equipped in all of his slots, which means it's fine. He doesn't need weapons. I don't want to control him. I want to keep controlling Trevor. But yeah, he doesn't need to have weapons because he is a weapon. The fitness instructor, only the fittest will survive in the zombie-filled world. I can help you get it fit fast. We're going to leave for now because I don't think we can spare any of our food. With the 4 of us, we got 3 days worth of food. I don't want to waste any. Just take things a day at a time. Hard to do that when you need to plan ahead for 8 people to eat. 4 people to eat. Don't hoard your food or treat it before bandits get it. Oh, that might be some good advice, to be honest. I heard some people are going for Canada, lol. What a jerk. This person is selling food for gas to snacks conversion. It's a terrible deal and we don't have enough gas to make it worthwhile. I don't know how much gas we'd need to make that worthwhile because it just seems like such a bad deal. I thought this was going to be another store. I thought this was going to be another store, but it's not. No free stuff, unfortunately. Let's hop in and get out of here. I kind of wanted to honk, but I just reflexively got in, started the car, and drove away. I don't know why I wanted to honk. It just would have been fun. The car broke down. We can fix it, though. Alright, it takes no time for us to easily repair this car. Having a super fantastic mechanical ability is definitely paying off. I think it might have been worth it to abandon the car because then we could have more quickly found a better car gas-wise while still having more gas, but at the same time, it's always just better to have a car. The group tries to evade a large horde blocked by debris. They get stuck in a Y-mart parking lot. They are going to have to fight here for a while. It's a siege alert. Obviously, it's massive and it's 1 hour long and it's going to be really tough and we might die here. Alex has his boxing. Is anybody allowed to rest? No, everybody's going to be in on this one. So, Trevor only needs these. Bobby can take a machete and a gun. Patsy can take a mop and a piece of wood. And, do we want to take the pipe bombs with us? Because it's a massive horde, I'm going to say yeah. And we're going to get out onto this siege. Hopefully the 4 of us being here will allow us to very quickly kill these zombies. But I am going to whip out my gun for this. I want to go loot this Y-mart if at all possible. Throwing the shopping carts would help if it didn't break right away. I just got a phone call. It's probably spam, so I'm going to ignore it. Another gun, but I can't pick it up without losing something. Hopefully someone else does. Or I'll have to switch to someone and pick it up for them. Ooh, food. Yeah, it's worth it to come in here. I think it's not going to be that much harder to survive the siege from inside than it will be outside, if not easier. And we're going to get loot out of it, of course. I really wish someone would pick up that cowboy rifle. Come on. I don't know who is taking damage and how much. I don't think Trevor's taken any. The siege is over. You can now try to escape. Okay, but we're going to finish looting. Because now more zombies won't spawn, so it's just going to get easier. Right? I hope that makes sense. I don't think there's really much for us here anyway, but I'm going to switch to Patsy. Can I? Yes. And I'm going to pick up this bat, and then I'm going to go pick up the cowboy rifle, which I think is still on the ground over here. Yeah. As well as some food I didn't see because I was busy surviving. And a little bit more ammo for us. Is this rifle or shotgun? Rifle. Sometimes I have a hard time telling the difference between those two. I probably shouldn't at this point, but, you know, it is what it is. Out of here. Everybody follows. Fantastic. And we're going to go back on the road now. Do you want to walk back to the road? Yes, let's hit the road. Mission summary. 5 food, 50 ammo, 12 ammo, and whatever else we got. Okay. I'd like to get a little bit of a morale boost for Patsy and Alex, but because Trevor and Bobby don't get morale, this glimmer of hope on the death road isn't going to be a good one to get morale in a random skill game. Trevor full heal. What's his health at? He's at full health. I was controlling him the whole time and didn't get hit. Nobody got hit during that siege. That was great. Strength might be the best one. Mechanical, we already have someone full. Strength, we don't know Alex's, but it's probably pretty good because of his big bruiser perk. But I think overall it's going to be the best one to train, so let's do that. Oh, and here we go. Even in the post-apocalypse, it's still possible to get swole. Trevor's strength increases. Bobby's strength, everybody's strength is revealed. And they're all bad. I'm surprised Alex's is so bad with his big bruiser perk. But everybody's strength increases, and now one person has made it up to neutral. I'm glad I chose that one. It was definitely a good thing to train because we're all so bad at it. And I think that counts as training it 4 times, which will help us advance some perks along too. Bandit watch, it's nearly time to camp, but there has been a lot of signs of bandits today. Someone needs to be awake in case of an attack. Who should stay up on watch? Do we know anybody's loyalty? Yeah, Bobby's loyalty is super great, so she's gonna stay up on watch if that's an option, and it is. Boom, Bobby stands guard for the night. She manages to stay awake, but feels pretty bad in the morning. Her morale decreases, which is fine, because it's still great. And the group eats a decent meal. Okay. She's gonna be tired, but she's also like my first choice to leave behind in the car because she does have a good healing ability, and I don't want her to die. Medical clinic. The group explores. Quiet city. I was reading this because I think that's what we're gonna do. The group explores a fairly quiet city. This is a good chance to resupply in relative safety. It's a mild and sluggish swarm. That's great. Late afternoon. Medical clinic is probably gonna be what we're gonna do. And that's because we've only got 3 supplies left. We're all at full health, but who knows how long we'll stay that way. Let's go to the medical clinic and let's let Bobby rest. She's tired. I think we're going to take everyone else with us. I've kind of come to this realization that leaving people behind isn't always the best option unless we really need to protect that one person. If everybody's at full health, we can take them because if everyone's at full health and fully rested, we can take them because it doesn't increase the amount of zombies that are around like it would in, say, Left 4 Dead or, I don't know, Call of Duty's zombies. Like, the more people, the more zombies, and it makes sense. It's got to be balanced. But in this game, that's not how that works, which also makes sense. So, I think it's best to have the most people to help kill all the zombies. And with that, I'm going to check our equipment real quick. I don't think we need these pipe bombs. I forgot to use them. Let's switch that up. And he can, of course, keep using... I'll give him the machete, but he's probably going to use his boxing. It's probably better than the machete, to be honest. Let's play. But with a low strength, his boxing might actually not be that good. It's like a small bonus, but not the substantial one you'd get if you also had a high strength. To damage and all that. And because it's just his arms, it's probably less fatiguing. Medical supplies, which is what we came here for. Nice that there are some. I think I've had one of these before where, like, I came into a medical clinic and got 2 or 3 supplies the whole time. It was upsetting. But we've already gotten 4, and there's still plenty to explore, so I'm pretty confident that we'll do better this time around. And maybe find something special in addition to it, like the arcade allows us to have... It trains shooting with an arcade machine, because all video games make you better using guns. Maybe we'll be able to train something, but I assume it's going to be mostly just medical supplies everywhere. Do I care enough to pick up that cane? I guess. We're going to keep using our hatchet, though. For obvious reasons. Okay. I'm going to close up these doors. I don't remember if there's any zombies inside these rooms, but it's worth it just to have peace of mind there. And when they do break through those doors, they're going to have to break through this one, too. Yeah, killing the zombies is so much easier with more people. I wish I had thought of this before. There is the like if you're low on health, obviously you don't want to bring that person because you don't want them to die. Unless you think the only way to survive the entire thing is to bring that person and sacrifice them, and they might be better to sacrifice than your a full health person if you don't have any medical supplies. Because if you have two people and one of them's real low on health, and it's a thing that like people are likely to get hurt during. Right, this is a town, so I've got more stuff to loot. We're gonna check out the whole thing. Is there anything up top? No, it's just the void up there. And down here we got at least one like apartment building type thing. And I can't tell if that house was blocked or not. There was some dirt outside the front door, but I think it was just like a decoration, not a obstacle. There we go. Just hitting the zombies. When you have two other people, just like giving them one hit to stun them if you don't kill them works out pretty well. I don't know where our other two people are. They're probably stuck on some sort of furniture. I don't mind it too much. And they're back. They caught up to me. I think they were trying to beeline to me, but couldn't get through the wall and didn't realize that the doorway was right next to them. I don't know exactly how the following, like pathfinding, works, but I don't know. Maybe that's what was going on. Closing up all the doors because we don't want to be followed. All right, yeah, that was great. I was winding up for a swing there, and like Alex and Patsy took care of it. Nothing in here. No need to kill that guy. He probably didn't even notice us. Not going to be able to follow us. A couple more rooms in this house, and then maybe a couple more houses as well. Nothing in here. Oh well. Close this door that they didn't. It's just as bad to be followed out of a building as it is to be followed into a room or into a building. We can't close the doors, I don't think, to these exits, which sucks, but whatever. There was only one zombie in there, but that can make a big difference. There's more than one zombie in there, and that can make an even bigger difference. Just a cabinet. This house was kind of a waste of time, but the one medical supply doesn't hurt. And it's getting kind of late. I think there might be one more building over to the right. If not, that's fine, because we can, we're good to get in the car and go. Oh man, this is a longer block than I thought. We might have to go one block up and see if there's anything for us that I missed on the block with the car, which is fine because it's going to be the quickest way to circle back around anyway. Nothing. Nothing at all. Let's get back in the car and go. Before it gets dark, it's sunset at this point, it looks like. We're 8 days from Canada. Not bad. 3 food, 1 gas, 6 medical supplies. The medical supplies obviously were the what we were going for in this thing with the medical clinic there. All right, back on the road, about to run out of gas, but we are told to choose our fate. Bandits are guarding a retracted bridge over a river. They demand that anyone passing pays a toll. They want 15 food to pass safely. Let's jump it. Let's jump it. The game told us to take this thing off a sweet jump. This is still the muscle car. We were told to take it off a sweet jump. We're gonna do it. Let's jump it. Bobby is real mad about having to pay bridge tolls, even post-civilization. She runs right into the retracted bridge, sending the car flying past. The car builds up great speed, hits the jump, and sails right over the obstacle. Amazing. Absolutely great. Didn't spend anything, but now we're out of gas. That was probably really lucky that we ran into the bandits that we could drive away from right before running out of gas instead of right after. The car has completely run out of gas and coasts to a stop. Car abandoned. Okay. Hopefully we don't die because of this. All dirty. While walking through the woods, Alex doesn't pay attention to where he's going and falls into a deep puddle of water. His gear is fully submerged, putting supplies in danger. 2 food, 2 medical supplies, 12 bullets, 21 rifle ammo, 8 shotgun shells, more. And his morale goes down. Way to go. Not only did you lose all our supplies, but now you're mad about it? Like, come on. Okay. I mean, like, that makes sense, I know, but bottomless pit? Well, come on! Patsy doesn't notice a hole in her backpack. By the time she realizes this, there had been hours of opportunity for supplies to fall through. Her morale's down. We lost 2 more food, 2 more medical supplies, 2 more pistol ammo, 14 more rifle ammo, and 12 more shotgun ammo. That was, like, the worst 2 things to have in a row, and I gotta, upsettingly enough, say that is all for now. But thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, despite that really terrible ending, which was no fault of mine, admittedly, make sure to click that like button. Subscribe if you want to see how this goes after losing so much of our stuff. and I'll see you in the next episode.